CRZY, and we have here with us today Les Tomac and Imogene Slokowski, and they are here to discuss their upcoming wedding plans and honeymoon plans, and of course the wedding will be broadcast live here on CRZY on the Les Tomac Show. So, Les, tell us how you and Imogene met. I mean, obviously, you both work together here at CRZY.
Actually, Imogene and I had been working together here at CRZY, and then, as circumstances would have it, she had a flat tire on the freeway to Flattown one day, and I stopped and helped her change the flat, and I just kind of whipped my head around, and there she was, and then we just we realized then it was love at first sight.
Yes, he held his head up with a kind of dignity that I had never seen out of any man before. He changed that tire just like he was somebody.
Imogene, I am somebody. That didn't make me one of the actors here at CRZY for nothing. That's why we're going to Paris, France on our honeymoon.
I've always wanted to visit Paris, France. So yes, they say Paris is very nice this time of year.
And I guess we're getting ready for the wedding. I want everybody to tune in. It'll be on my show, the Les Tomac Show, and we're still trying to get Tiny Tim to come on and play his ukulele and do the tiptoe through the tulips. So remember, our wedding will be televised live on the Les Tomac Show.
Into the energy time flux fueled by Flashy, Wood Pulp Boy and a small army of paper dolls. The evil Flashy too has traveled back to the Old South in the year 1863, a time when the American Civil War is at its peak. Flashy too arrived at the Boudreaux plantation in Louisiana, where a slave has brought her to the main house to meet the owner of the plantation.
Well, Elvin Rastus, what in darnation have you brought here to the main house this time? Massa, I tell you, she a paper doll. She walk like a girl, she talk like a girl, but she a paper doll. Call herself. Nah. You superstitious there. Lord have mercy, what have we here? It's some kind of newfangled attraction. It's Elvin Rastus here telling me the truth, young lady. Do you call yourself Flashy? And where did you come from, and how did you get here to my plantation?
Yes, Mr. Boudreaux, master of this great plantation. The slave is telling you the truth. My name is Flashy, and I have come here from very, very far away. No, I am not a newfangled Yankee contraption. I am a living, breathing paper doll. I am the real, true Flashy. And I must find Dr. Getrick, my creator. But this is not the right time period. He does not yet exist. I must go back to the energy time flux field and go back into it. Yes, I must. As quickly as possible.
Well, now, not so fast, Miss Flashy. I don't think you're going anywhere. You're a dark little thing there, and you're quite a novelty. I'd be the only plantation owner in Louisiana that has me a live, walking, talking paper doll. I think you're just going to stay here with me and become one of my slaves. Do we understand each other? See?
serial killer has left the city of London of 1888 and traveled back through the energy time flux field. It has taken him back to where he began, the woods between Murgatroyd and Flat Town, his old stomping grounds, the very area he once terrorized for years and years.
Well, I can't say I'm going to miss London one damn bit. Looks like I'm back in my own neck of the woods now. Uncle Frank's old house is near here. Maybe he and Aunt Suki are still asleep. Maybe I can get lucky tonight and cut both their throats while they're asleep. Huh? Truck is gone. Figures. They're not home. Wonder where the hell they could be. I bet the back door's open as usual. Careless idiots. But at least I can step in and figure out what year it is. Oh yeah, TV is going like always, and there's the Murgatroyd Times newspaper. So Murgatroyd has rebuilt since I burned it to the ground. These fools think I've been dead for 3 months. Ah, look at this. Imogene is getting married. Now, if I have anything to do with it, that's one wedding that's about to get crashed by the Murgatroyd serial killer. Yes, it's great to be back home. Murgatroyd, welcome back, your native son, the Murgatroyd serial killer.
Flashy too, has traveled back to 1863 in the Old South and finds herself the guest of a plantation owner who wishes to keep her as his permanent guest and as his property.
Dear Mr. Boudreaux, I am afraid you do not know who you are dealing with. You will not be adding me to your collection of slaves. Here, take a jolt of my electric shock current. Maybe that will help shake you to your senses. And you know, it's really been nice, but I will be leaving and any attempts to stop me will be met by this same dose of my electric medicine. Have I made myself clear?
Now, stop right there. I am the slave master of the Boudreaux plantation. I don't know what you are or where you came from, but you're not going anywhere, young lady.
Well, I hate to break the news to you, slave master, but that whip of yours is no match for my electric shock, so have a taste of my medicine. You will find it a jolting experience. Now I must be on my way to the energy time flux field to go back through.
Welcome to the city of Murgatroyd in a parallel universe. Young skateboarder Timothy Lawrence Sun has traveled through the time flux energy field, but this time it has not taken him to another time period. This time it has taken him to an alternate reality, a parallel universe where every person and thing in Murgatroyd exists,
Timmy,
but are very
son,
different.
where have you been? Out on that skateboard? You know I have an important meeting with Senator Quint in an hour. We are promoting Police Chief Skitters to be the new police commissioner. Hurry, get dressed up, you can't miss one of your mom's most important ceremonies as mayor of Murgatroyd.
It's still 2016. It's still Murgatroyd. Why is my mom mayor? This place is so different. Oh my God, is that Senator? Why is he still alive? It's like he was never saw it. What is this? Vincini Cosmetics? Flashy the Paper Doll is CEO of this place. Oh my. I wonder what I am over here. And where's the other me? Wow, everything is so... I wonder what else is different.
Welcome to Murgatroyd City in an alternate reality, a parallel universe very similar to our own universe, but where persons have very different lives and different personalities. Skateboarder Timothy Lawrence Sun has stumbled into this alternate universe through the energy time flux field, and he is fascinated and startled by the many differences.
Precious darling little girls. It's Mother Suki of the Divine Goddess Church of Little Girls. Yes, the Divine Goddess created all of you little girls in her image. Yes, so you can all grow up to be goddesses for little boys. Just like the great fashion model and CEO of Dentini Cosmetics, Flashy the Paper Doll. Flashy is a goddess too. She was created in the Divine Goddess's image. So I want all of you little girls to get out your little lipstick, and get out your little compact, and get out your little face powder. Let's get out our little mascara and do our lashes. Oh yes, we want to look so divine. We want to be goddesses for those young men, so we can dazzle them as goddesses. Remember, women are divine. Women are divine goddesses. And this has been Mother Suki of the Divine Goddess Church for Little Girls. Goodbye.
Welcome to Murgatroyd City in an alternate reality, a parallel universe very similar to our own universe, but where persons have very different lives and different personalities. Skateboarder Timothy Lawrenson has stumbled into this alternate universe through the energy time flux field, and he is fascinated and startled by the many
differences. This episode of Papa Frank is brought to you by Paransky Fashions, the suave, dignified look for the on-the-go upwardly mobile professional male. Woody the Woodpile Boy is the international fashion model seen wearing these awesome threads. Men, grab your wallet and your credit cards and let's go get dressed up for a successful career today with Paransky Fashion.
The Papa Frank Show. We're broadcasting live from out here at the farmhouse. And all you boys out there that just seen that Paransky Fashion commercial, I want all y'all to go out and get studied up now so you can go out and get you a goddess, because Mother Suki's been teaching them girls now how to become goddesses. And if you don't go out and get you a goddess, well, you get you some of these Paransky Fashions. They'll have you looking like a Philadelphia all year in a New York minute. And here in just a minute here, I've had a request that I'm going to sing my hit song from last year, the April Fool's song. So I'll be right back on. You told me back in February you loved me. You told me back in March that you'd be true. But darling, can you ever please forgive me? For I sure doubted and mistrusted you. Can you forgive this old April Fool? I guess I'm just an old April They tell me I'm an old April fool. Well, Dr. Jacqueline Reed Summer, so glad that you came by to visit again. I always enjoy our chat so very, very much. Unfortunately, I have some grave and important news, and obviously it confirms one of your theories and warnings, which I certainly should have heeded. In one of those papers that you and your husband wrote, you talk about fractures in time and how the possibility of so many people traveling back and forth through time could create these fractures in time. And you go on to explain how this opens up and creates even more parallel universes. And then one of the things which you posit is that a doorway to one of these alternate universes could also occur from these fractures. Well, I'm afraid, Dr. Jacqueline Reed Summers, this has in fact happened. In fact, Timothy Lawrence has in fact left our universe and traveled into a parallel reality. And although I'm able to see and monitor much of this here on the monitor, obviously I'm powerless to retrieve him. Even within our own universe, the appearance of the time energy flux field, as you know, is somewhat sporadic, although it does occur generally in the same geographical location with a certain regularity. There's still a certain unpredictable element about it. In this new parallel universe, I have absolutely no idea when and where it will reappear. Timothy may very well be trapped permanently in this parallel universe. If you have any advice or suggestion, Dr. Reed Summer, I certainly would appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Derrickson, I understand completely. But you do realize, of course, this has some other somewhat disturbing, perhaps even frightening implications. If Timothy Lawrence's son was able to travel into a parallel universe, then anyone else entering the energy-time flux field might also do so accidentally. What if the Murgatroyd serial killer or your new creation, Flashy 2, were to cross over into this parallel universe? They might well wreak havoc on the unsuspecting populace of that other universe just as they have in our own universe. We must figure out a way to close the doorway to the alternate universe. We simply must, Dr. Derrickson. We simply must.
Welcome to the Center for Human Behavior Expansion with the director Dr. Hubert Slokowski. And here comes Dr. Slokowski now to address you this evening.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's Dr. Hubert Slokowski here tonight. Y'all aren't going to like what I have to say to you tonight. It's great. I hope you don't like it. I hope it stirs something up inside of you that, quite frankly, I think is dead. Look at yourselves, all of you. You've become a bunch of ineffectual sheep. My own daughter Imogene out parading around in a beauty contest instead of writing books and being a news columnist. I mean, she was raised better than that to be a dadgum beauty queen. But will she listen to her own daddy? Of course not. None of y'all out there listen to me either. That's why you don't have any passion. You don't have any emotion. You're just a bunch of dull, listless sheep. If anything really bad was to come along, you wouldn't be able to handle it. Well, there hadn't been a war in over 100 years. Y'all have lost your passion for anything. Picked up the Murgatroyd Times the other day. There hasn't even been a homicide here in the past 5 years. Now, on the surface, of course, that's a very good thing, but y'all have no emotion. You got nothing. You're a bunch of sheep, all of y'all. I'm telling you, deep within you, there's a beast, there's an animal, a passion, a fire down in your belly, a fire in your groin. The caveman from thousands of years ago still resides within you. There's still a beast within, but you've suppressed it and pushed it down and suppressed it and become so damn civilized you don't have an ounce of emotion, none of you. Sitting around on these little electronic devices all the time, playing these dadgum videos all the time, running down here to the Thrifties and getting one of them little thin, cheap, skinny burgers. There ain't nothing left. Y'all don't have any emotion. I'm trying to stir it up. If I can get you angry just for a minute, maybe you'll stop and think. Then if something really bad and fierce and menacing was to come along, you'd be able to get the fight back in you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to get in touch with your deep inner beast within. Get in touch with your rage. Get in touch with your anger. Quit being just a meaningless sheep that can be manipulated by those that benefit from your manipulation. That's it, folks. I'm sure I got you nice and mad this morning. At least I hope I did. And this was Dr. Hubert Slukowski. Good night. Frank here to tell you about Thrifties. Mother Suki and I have been going to Thrifties for 40 years now. We like to save money on our budget, and we like to lose weight. And they're those little old bitty burgers that won't get you fat. They'll get you full, but they won't get you fat. So go to Thrifties today and order the single. It's a little bitty burger that'll get you where you're going. Remember, that's Thrifties.
Get a single today. And get single French fries and a single drink.
Welcome to YZRC's Happy Talk Radio. Call in your happy stories and listen to our guests tell their happy stories. Today's guest is Judy Quint, the wife of Senator Anderson
listeners
Quint.
Here. This is Judy Quint, the wife of Senator Anderson Quint. I gave up my position as CEO of Vinkini Cosmetics to be the wife of this great senator, and boy, I am very, very happy. And I am also very happy for Flashy the paper doll in her new position as CEO of Vinkini Cosmetics. My life as a senator's wife is very fulfilling and rewarding, and I meet so many interesting people and go so many interesting places. I am very, very happy. Call in, listeners, and share your happy stories too. Yes, yes, yes.